There's a popular quote going around at the moment. The person you will be in 5 years is based on the books you read and the people you hang around with today. This is quite true, but it applies to everything else as well. The person you will be in the future is based on everything you do today, the people you hang around with, but more so the people you listen to, the opinions you believe, the books you read, or the videos you watch. All the information you take in, positive or negative, will affect your future. The workouts you do or don't do, that will show up in the future. The foods you eat today will affect your future on a visual and energy level. The same is true with your thoughts and information. What you feed your mind will shape your future. If all you do is take in garbage, guess what your future is going to be made up of? Commit to feed your mind with successful thoughts and surround yourself with those who have the same ambition. It doesn't matter where you get your information from. You may read, you may get it from podcasts or videos. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you keep feeding your mind every day. Your future self is begging you to show some discipline. Your future self is begging you not to be like the rest, to learn more than the rest, to work harder and smarter than the rest. Your future self is begging you to do the work now so you can enjoy later. If you don't feed your mind with success, it will rot with mediocrity. What you do every day will dictate your future. What you want out of life, you must put it in. If you want success, put it in there. If you want health and fitness, put it in. If you want peace and happiness, put it in. Your actions will equal your results.
My mind is strong. I am strong. My thoughts are strong. My beliefs are strong. My life is strong. They say I can't, I can. They say I won't, I will. They say I'm not, I am. I am limitless. I am. I am. There's nothing I cannot be, nothing I cannot do, nothing I cannot have. In my mind, there are no limits. I am limitless. There's nothing I cannot be, nothing I cannot do, nothing I cannot have. There exists no limits in my mind. If you want a great life, there can be no days off. No days off. The desire to improve. No days off. Wanting better for your life and those you care about. You're going to have days where you go backwards instead of forwards. You're going to have days where you make mistakes, where you screw up, where you fail. Yes, there will be bad days. There's going to be days where it seems like everything and everyone is against you. But on no day will you give up. There will be no day that you will give in. There will be no day where you concede defeat. You're a warrior, and warriors never give in until the battle is won. Warriors are focused. Warriors are all in. There's nothing but victory. A warrior doesn't rest until the battle is won. Is your battle won? Listen to me. If you have battles in your life that need to be won, I'm telling you, you need to get that warrior helmet on and go win the battle. You need to suck it up and step up to the challenge. There's no days off until you win your battle. If you want a great life, there can be no days off. I don't know what your battle is. Maybe you're fighting cancer. Maybe you're broke. Maybe your relationship is breaking down. Dig deep and find that warrior within. It's warrior time, and we will not rest until victory is on. There's no days off. Maximum commitment to your goal. 100% focus. You see nothing but your goal. You hear nothing. You taste nothing. You breathe nothing but your goal. And you do not rest
Develop a strong mind and you will live a strong life. If you only ever listen to one thing I say, listen to this. Develop a strong mind and you will live a strong life. A strong mind is built from feeding it with positive thoughts and learning new things every day. Not every now and then. Not for a little while. Every single day. A strong mind is built with daily gratitude. When you are grateful for everything you do have, you have no room for negativity, no room for doubt or anxiety. A strong mind is built with goals. Goals that give you a reason to get up out of bed and attack the day. A strong mind is built from knowing you are responsible for your life, your results, your success and your failures. A strong mind is built with learning new things every day on topics that expand your mind and develop your skills. Growth is the key to life. If you are growing and challenging yourself every day, you'll lead a happy life. If you're not, you will suffer. The mind is like a muscle. It gets stronger when you embrace challenges, when you push it to its limits, when you learn what works and apply that to your life. A strong mind is one that surrounds itself with the right people. A strong mind does not let opinions alter its course in life. It follows its own path no matter what. A strong mind is one that visualizes success and is prepared to work to make that picture come to life. A strong mind does not let fear get in the way of success. Strong mind, strong life.
Zig Ziglar once said, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. Live your life with that determination to learn every single day, and no one will stop you. Life can be brutal. Life can be unforgiving. If I had to sum up in one word the difference between the greats and the average, the difference between the successful and the nobodies of the world, one word, one attribute to describe the difference: discipline. If you don't have the discipline, you can forget about the trophy. You can forget about the success, the greatness. All champions have discipline. It's the discipline to work hard. You know, not when everyone is watching, but when no one is watching. When the fans aren't there. When the coach isn't there. When it's just you and your character. The discipline to eat strong, healthy foods when you have other tempting options. When those around you might not be so strong. The discipline to say no when those around you choose to be average. The discipline to keep going when it hurts. Because life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you deserve. And if you haven't worked for it, if you haven't sacrificed for it, if you haven't given your all, then you don't deserve it. And you won't get it. Push through the pain. On the other side is growth. When pain comes, that means it's time to show character. Show me your character. Remain disciplined. Stay strong. When it all seems hopeless, keep plugging away. Nothing can stop you if you don't stop for anything. Don't stop for anything. Never break your discipline. Remain faithful to yourself and your vision. When it gets painful, push harder. Push through the pain. You gotta have the discipline to do 11 when your opponent stops at 10. The discipline to keep going when it hurts. Because life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you deserve. And if you haven't worked for it, if you haven't sacrificed for it, if you haven't given your all, then you don't deserve it. And you won't get it. Show your character. Remain disciplined. Stay strong. Don't say why the pain. Don't say why me. Say try me. Say, is that all you've got? Give me more. Keep plugging away when there seems to be no hope of victory. When you don't see the results, hang in there. Be strong. Be brave. Remain disciplined. And your time will come.
Don't take a single moment of your life for granted. At this very moment, someone is taking their last breath and would give anything for a few more moments on this earth. You have so many blessings. Think about them right now. Feel how blessed you are. Acknowledge how blessed you are. Shout it out. I am blessed. I am blessed. Thank you for all my blessings. Thank you for all my blessings. Trust that everything will work out for you. Maybe not exactly as you planned, but perfectly for the evolution of your soul. Trust that whatever you have been asking for is on its way. It will come at the perfect time when you are ready to receive it. Stress will not bring it in any faster. Anxious feelings will not bring it in any faster. Positivity and making a decision to feel good, regardless of whether it is here or not, that will make everything better. Just decide to feel as though you already have it. Feel how you would feel if you needed nothing else on earth. That's what we're all seeking. The feeling that we have it all. And we do. It's all inside. And that is true success. Needing nothing, yet having everything. Sometimes life doesn't give you exactly what you want at the exact moment you ask for it. Not because you don't deserve it, but because you deserve more. Because you deserve the journey. Because you deserve the growth. Trust that everything will work out for you. Not exactly as you planned, but in perfect time. And exactly how you need at this stage of your life. Never give up on what you want in life. Every tough moment will pass, and everything will come good if you keep going. If you give up, it will not come. If you keep going, it can. Have faith. Believe everything will come good. Speak abundance into your life. I believe everything I want is coming to me. I know I deserve abundance. I am ready for abundance. I know this moment will pass. I will grow from this experience. I decide to feel good now, no matter what. If you have faith, if you trust, it will happen. It will come.
It's not easy going it alone. But if you keep going, stay true to yourself, it will be worth it in the end. The hardest walk you can make is the walk you make alone. But that is the walk that makes you the strongest. That is the walk that builds your character the most. To all of you fighting battles alone, to all of you going against the grain, battling the naysayers, stay strong. Keep going. Stay strong. Keep going. This walk is hard, but the hardest walks lead to the greatest destinations. The toughest climbs always lead to the best views. It will be worth it in the end. And if you show what you are made of, the right people will show up in your life. You won't be a lone wolf forever. You have qualities only few can admire because most don't possess. You have strength only few can understand because most have never experienced. So don't give in. Don't settle. Don't lower your expectations to fit into the world. You were born to stand out. You were born to lead. Lead the pack. They say the wolf on the hill is never as hungry as the wolf climbing the hill. Always be that wolf climbing the hill. Always hungry for more. Always hungry to grow, to feed your mind and rise to the highest level you can take yourself. Never looking back, always looking forward to the next feast of success in whatever you do. It does not matter if you have to walk alone for a while. It is much better to walk alone in the right direction than to follow the herd walking in the wrong direction. Stay strong. Be different. Your destiny is in your hands. Get out there and hunt it.
You must stop living a small life to make others happy. The reality is all of us are surrounded by people that we love, that want good things for us. And yet, when we begin to strive, when we begin to change and transform and become that person that we were always meant to be, suddenly, the people in our lives that love us the most are often the ones that come at us accusing us of having changed and making us feel guilty for trying to become something new. But at the end of the day, that's about them. That's their insecurity that's being triggered and has nothing to do with you. The life that you craft for yourself, the life that you want to live, is something that should fill you with excitement and shouldn't have anything to do with what other people think. And that's why, even though we're a social animal that longs for the acceptance of other people, you cannot, for the sake of your own happiness, you cannot allow small-minded people to make you small. You've got to be willing to reach for something. You've got to be willing to strive, to change, to gain mastery, to get great, to strive, to truly be the best at what you love. And when you do that, if some people get left behind, remember, it's not you letting them go. It's them refusing to keep up. And it's heartbreaking to watch that when it's someone that you love, when it's someone that you care about, to see them in pain and to see them accuse you of something when you know in your heart that you want great things for them. And it doesn't mean that they don't love you. That's the weirdest thing about this. It doesn't mean they don't care. It simply means they can't get past the way it makes them feel because they haven't accepted responsibility for their life. And watching you pull away from them to them is an indictment of who they are. It means that what they are isn't good enough. And even though you're not saying that, their insecurities will make them believe that to the ends. And so you cannot let their fixed mindset, their vision of the trap that they're in, become the prison of your mind. You've got to understand that this life is about acquiring skills and really pushing yourself to see how much you can do, because you really can do whatever you set your mind to. But first, you have to set your mind to being free of what others think of you.
So you failed? You're not a failure. You messed up? It's okay. Your whole life isn't messed up. You made a mistake? Your entire life is not a mistake. This is just a small moment in time in the context of a long life. Every failure, every mistake, every major mess up can be the best thing that ever happened to you if you learn from it. It could literally be the moment that changes your entire life for the better. A moment you decide no more. A moment you declare never again. A moment you demand better from yourself. A moment you reject low standards of living and demand higher standards for the rest of your life. What can you learn from the situation? What can you take responsibility for? What can you do better next time? What can you do? I want you to burn that phrase into your brain. What can I do? No matter what the situation is, no matter how big the challenge seems, always ask, what can I do? In asking the question, you are open to there being an answer. If you are willing to look for the answer and willing to fight for the solution, it is only a matter of time before you find it. I love failing. It forces me to dig deeper, to work harder, to analyze my life, to question everything. Failing forces me to be better. Failing forces me to grow. When I fail, I learn more. When I fail, I grow more. When I fail, I get hungrier.
Failure means I am pushing myself to the limit. It's a loss. It's not a life sentence. In the game of life, you can lose several times, but still be a champion. Failure is never something that should stop you from going after your goals and dreams. It's something to learn from. Fail, learn, grow, try again.
You don't like how you look? What can you do to make it better? Are you unhealthy? Are you sick or unwell? What can you do better to start feeling better? There's always something you can do. What can you do? What area of life are you not satisfied with? Is there an area you are ashamed of? Is there an area of your life where you are living below your own standards? What can you do to make that better? Are you underperforming financially? What can you learn to make your financial situation better? Can you work harder or longer or smarter? What can you do? How are your relationships? Can your relationship with your partner or friends or family be better? Don't ask what they can do to make it better. What can you do to make it better?
What can I do to make my life better? What can I do to improve myself so I can be better for everyone I care about? What can I do today? What new habits can I implement every morning? How can I improve my health? How can I improve my business? How can I improve my relationships with my friends and family? What can I do?
No matter what the situation, and no matter how hard it seems, you can always make it better. You can make it better with intention and effort. Set the intention to improve those areas of your life you are not satisfied with and put in the effort required to make them better.
My life is my responsibility. I'm not waiting around for someone else to make me great. If I want it, I have to work for it. If I put in the work, I will get it.
Start with the question, what can I do? There is always something you can do.
There were no role models. It didn't matter. I was built different.
Why is being different frowned upon by the majority? The majority aren't where they want to be, but for some reason, they still want you to be down there with them. You should be proud to be born with something off-center, something different from the rest. You should be glad you have a mind of your own, to have the courage to never follow a path that was paved for you, but instead choose to pave your own.
You are different. That is your greatest power. Don't you ever forget that.
I don't fail. I win or I learn. That's the difference.
To most, failure is the end. It's an excuse. To me, it's a lesson. It's fuel to my fire. It's motivation to be better next time.
I don't see things like the rest because I don't want to live like them. I learn from the best and I outwork the rest. I notice what the majority do and I do the opposite.
They tell you good grades lead to a good life. But real life requires more than that. It requires self-education and self-awareness. Real growth doesn't come from grades. It comes from within. If you want to be like the majority who are not happy where they are in life, that's easy. Just do what they do. Focus on getting a safe education that leads to a safe job. Watch TV like they do. Avoid all self-development, and you're set for life. It won't be a happy life, but it will be an easy one. Easy in the sense that you'll never challenge your true potential, but in reality, much harder because you have to live with that inner knowing, the knowing you never reached that potential. On the other hand, you can choose different. You can choose to throw that story away, drown the excuses, and burn the limitations.
Your results in life are a direct reflection of your choices. If you want better results, make better choices. Make different choices.
Learn different, work different, consume different, believe different, and you will become different.
No role model, no matter, I am built different. No silver spoon, no matter, I am built different. No handout, no matter, I am built different. No fancy education, no matter, I am built different. No easy path, no matter, built different.
Whatever happens, I soldier on. However dark it gets, I know the light is always on within.
I don't focus on where I am or how hard it is right now. I focus on where I'm going and how much better it will be when I get there.
I am built different. I don't complain about what I don't have. I am grateful for all that I do have, and I'm always hungry for more. Built different.
When challenges come, I don't get scared because I'm prepared. I put in the time. No obstacle can stop me. Nothing will get me off track. I'm laser focused, locked in on my goal. Nothing else matters. Grow, grow, grow.
I put in the time. I put in the grind. I decide how far I go. Settle for average? Ha ha! No, 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 no!
My only focus, to grow. Grow me, myself, my results, to become better. Not better than others, better than yesterday. Greater every single day.
I don't make excuses. I get my head down and work. The harder I work, the luckier I get.
I bet on myself. The only safe bet. I work different. I learn different. I am built different.
I built this mindset. This didn't happen overnight. It took sacrifice. It took years. It took blood, sweat, and tears. But I shook it all off and kept moving forward because I knew one day, all the work, it will all pay off. Maybe not immediately, but absolutely and definitely.
The proof is always in the pudding, and you can never fake quality work. You can't fake results.
Setbacks will come. Keep working. Obstacles will be everywhere. Go through them. Don't stop for anything.
Challenges are everywhere. Find a way. There's always a way.
No excuses. Work, learn, win. That's all there is. Dedication to learn, desire to work, and persistence to win.
No excuses. Think different, learn different, work different. Be different.
Different is a blessing. I am not a sheep. I am a beast, a freak, proud to be a freak of nature, not an excuse maker, a result creator. I don't quit. I work until I win. I learn until I win. I believe it is within. That is the truth. At least, that is my truth.
When you feel like quitting, remember all of those who said you'd fail. When you feel like giving up, remember why you started. When you feel like quitting, remember what you're doing it all for. When you feel like quitting, remember pain is temporary and greatness lasts forever.
When you feel like quitting, remember that the pain you feel today will be replaced with the strength you need tomorrow. Remember that every ounce of pain you feel is building a stronger you, a stronger body, a stronger mind, and a stronger character. So push through the pain. Don't let it stop you. Force it to grow you.
Don't back down from the pain. Face it. Feel no pain. There is no pain. That painful last rep, that's nothing. Give me more. Push harder.
Too tired, too hard, too busy, too early, too stressed. No excuses. Too tired, no excuses. Too hard, no excuses. Too busy, no excuses. Too early, no excuses. Too stressed, no excuses. When I feel like quitting, I remember there's too many people I need to prove wrong. When I feel like quitting, I remember I have too much to fight for. I will not quit.
Sleep ins, they're for grandmas. I'm up, I'm ready to go. Quitting, that's for those who have no heart. I do not quit. Your greatest physique, your greatest health, your greatest strength, it doesn't come with average effort. If you want average results, keep showing up and giving average effort. If you want to be at your best, you will have to give your best effort. Make an oath to yourself that you will not walk out of any training session, any game, anything without giving 110% of your soul. Whatever you think is your limit, push past it. Whatever you think is your max, see if you can get 10% more out. Results don't lie. It all comes down to one simple question. How bad do you want it? And when you feel like quitting, give me 10 more.
Nothing great is going to come if you quit. I know it's hard. I know you are tired. I know it seems impossible, but you must keep going. Stick it out and get your reward.
Got hot breath blowing down my neck, make my skin crawl, make my head stand up. Substance left inside my head, keep me in line, telling me I'm not allowed to feel this way, or at least don't show it. Yeah, you got an image to protect now. Sell your soul if you don't, we'll know it. So welcome to the masquerade. We're all trying to fool each other that we're all okay. Dancing with the devil round the truth. Erase your smile and hide your face. Keep it prim and proper, there's no stopping, there should be. Chant the words like you're supposed to do. I'm fine, how are you? Tear down all the cathedrals. We worship at the altar of ourselves. 1,200 little pixels to fake heaven out of our personal hell. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter with it? I'm alone and she's alone and we're alone admitted. But just wait a minute, I think the high is kicking in. I'm trying to fool each other that we're all okay. Dancing with the devil round the truth. Erase your smile and hide your face. Keep it prim and proper, there's no stopping, there should be. Chant the words like you're supposed to do. I'm fine, how are you? Right through everybody's mask except our own, till we're driving home. Can't convince ourselves we're not really alone.
I'm gonna watch this city burn. I'm gonna strike and take my turn. Lighten up the shadow. Won't pray for the rain. Time for us to start a war. Time to kick down the walls. Rising up from the shadows. Won't be fooled again.
Woke up in the silence, heart heavy like the rain. Crucifix on the table, drowning out the pain. Whiskey in my coffee, Bible in my hand. Trying to find salvation in a no man's land. Jesus in the bottle, talking through the burn. Whispers in the shadow, begging me to learn. Ashes on the altar, scars across my skin. I'm fighting with my demons, but he lets me back in. Preacher said redemption don't come in a glass, but I seen God in a jukebox, humming from the past. Old soul blues and a half-spent prayer, gritting my voice, but he's still there. Jesus in the bottle, talking through the burn. Whispers in the shadow, begging me to learn. Ashes on the altar, scars across my skin. I'm fighting with my demons, but he lets me back in. Maybe grace is gritty, maybe mercy stings. Maybe faith ain't clean, but it still clings. Tattooed sins and a holy night, whiskey and Jesus trying to make it right. Jesus in a bottle, echoes in my chest. Drunk on grace, trying to do my best. Tears and bourbon, hymns and pain. A rebel soul, but he knows my name.
that you've been looking for a fight. Well, here we go. Didn't your mama tell you that you gotta be careful what you ask for? There's no use in screaming, just me and you and all your demons. Who's gonna save you now? Who's gonna save you now? Oh, 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 here I come. No place to go, nowhere to run. Bring your matches, on my lighter, make the flames go higher. Let me show you what happens when you play with fire.
I walk this road with fire in my hands. Every sin I've sown now stains this land. There ain't no preacher calling my name. There ain't no savior to take my blame. Oh Lord, have mercy on my grave. I've run too long, too far to save. Let the rain fall down, wash my sins away. Oh Lord, have mercy on my grave. I hear the wind, it speaks in tongues. It tells me time has come undone. The shadow waits where the gallows stand, with the rope in his hands and blood on the sand. Oh Lord, have mercy on my grave. I've run too long, too far to save. Let the rain fall down, wash my sins away. Oh Lord, have mercy on my grave. The dust will settle, the sky burns red. I'll lay my soul where the lost men tread.